our story is called Reading Comprehension for Beginners. Welcome to Cambridge Veritas English Fluency podcast channel. Today we will read 3 wonderful stories. Terrific Trips, about letters from friends in New York and Washington. The Greatest Deal in History, about how the U.S. bought the Louisiana Territory. A Real Princess, a modern retelling of the fairy tale The Princess and the Pea. After each story, I'll ask you simple A or B questions. Say your answers out loud and write them in the comments. Let's begin. Terrific Trips.
Kelly's friends wrote her letters about their travels. First, Christy wrote from New York City. She told Kelly about Central Park, one of the largest city parks in the world. It is over half a mile wide and 2.5 miles long. Christy's family took a carriage ride, rode a boat on the lake, and visited the zoo. Her mom liked the sculptures. Her dad enjoyed the free music concert, and her brother loved the animals. Christy learned the Central Park Zoo is the oldest zoo in the United States. Later that day, Christy's family took a ferry to see the Statue of Liberty. Their guide explained that the statue was a gift from France in 1884. It welcomed millions of immigrants arriving in America. Christy's own grandparents had come through Ellis Island and felt proud to see the statue. She ended her letter by saying how proud she was of her country's freedom. Another letter came from Megan, who was visiting Washington, D.C. She described the Washington Monument, a tall white marble obelisk that honors the first U.S. president. She and her family rode an elevator to the top and saw a beautiful view of the city. Then Megan visited the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. She explained it was a quiet, emotional place. The names of more than 58,000 soldiers are written on black granite walls. Visitors walked silently, leaving flowers, flags, and gifts. Megan wrote that visiting these monuments taught her more about American history.
Now let's answer some questions. Question 1. What is the main idea of Christy's first paragraph? A. Central Park has activities for all ages. B. The zoo is the oldest in the US. Answer now. Yes, the answer is A. Central Park has activities for all ages. Question 2. What does the Statue of Liberty symbolize? A. Friendship and freedom. B. Music and art. Answer now. Correct. The answer is A. Friendship and freedom. Question 3. How did Megan describe the Vietnam Veterans Memorial? A. A quiet and moving place. B. A noisy and crowded place. Answer now. Good work. The answer is A. A quiet and moving place. The Greatest Deal in History.
In 1803, the United States bought the Louisiana Territory from France. This land deal is called the Louisiana Purchase. At first, Spain controlled the Louisiana Territory and allowed American farmers to use the port of New Orleans. But then Spain gave the land to France. President Thomas Jefferson worried that France might build an empire in America. He wanted to make sure Americans could still use the port of New Orleans. Jefferson sent diplomats to France to try to buy New Orleans. At first, Napoleon, the French leader, refused. But then problems began for France. Napoleon lost soldiers in a slave revolt in the West Indies. He also needed money for a war against Great Britain. He realized he could not defend the Louisiana Territory. So he offered to sell the whole territory to the US. On April 30th, 1803, the US signed the treaty and bought nearly 600 million acres of land for $15 million. That was only about 4 cents per acre. This peaceful deal almost doubled the size of the United States. The land later became 13 states, including Louisiana, Arkansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. It was one of the greatest real estate deals in history. Jefferson was proud because the US had gained so much land and so many resources without war.
Now let's answer some questions. Question 1. Why was Jefferson worried about France controlling Louisiana? A. Because France might stop Americans. B. Because France wanted to sell land to Britain. Yes, the answer is A. France might stop Americans. Question 2. Why did Napoleon decide to sell the territory? A. He needed money for war. B. He wanted to move to America. Answer now. Correct. The answer is A. He needed money for war. Question 3. What happened when Louisiana purchased land of USA? A. It almost doubled. B. It stayed the same. Answer now. Good job. The answer is A. It almost doubled. A real princess.
Jason and Sam had a school project. They had to take a fairy tale and rewrite it as if it were in the newspaper. They chose The Princess and the Pea by Hans Christian Andersen. In their story, the Queen had been searching for a real princess for her son, the prince. She believed only a true princess could do special things, play 2 instruments at the same time, wear a white dress and never get it dirty, eat ice cream without a drip, and read 3 months of books in one afternoon. The Queen and Prince searched everywhere but could not find a princess who passed these tests. They were very sad. Then one stormy night, a young woman came to the palace, cold and wet. She said she was a princess. The Queen decided to test her. She put 1 small pea under 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds. The next morning, the young woman said she had slept terribly because she felt something hard under the mattresses. The Queen was delighted. Only a real princess could feel a pea under all those layers. So the prince had finally found his bride. Jason and Sam ended their newspaper-style story with a joyful announcement. The royal wedding would take place at the palace on Saturday at 4 p.m. Everyone in the kingdom was invited.
Now let's answer some questions. Question 1. How did the Queen test the young woman? A. She asked her to play 2 instruments. B. She put a pea under many mattresses. Answer now. Yes, the answer is B. She put a pea under many mattresses. That was the famous test. Question 2. What happened when the young woman slept on the mattresses? A. She slept badly because she felt the pea. B. She slept perfectly all night. Answer now. Correct. The answer is A. She slept badly because she felt the pea. Question 3. How did the story end? A. With a royal wedding invitation. B. With the Queen still searching for a princess. Answer now. Good work. The answer is A. With a royal wedding invitation. Today, we read 3 longer stories. Terrific Trips, The Greatest Deal in History, A Real Princess. You listened carefully, found the main ideas, and answered questions. Now, write your answers in the comments. And tell me, which story did you enjoy the most? That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed this story. If you liked this video, please press the like button and subscribe. Do you want to learn more English with us? Click the link in the description or the first comment to join our English communication program.